What is Reta 2.0? So I have been on Reta for 2 weeks now. I've had my second injection at 1 milligram, and at the beginning, well, the very beginning, literally the first 72 hours were amazing. Increased metabolism, crushed appetite, killed food noise, everything that I was actually missing from Mounjaro. Ironically, since then, things have changed. My appetite's increased massively. I'm still eating healthy, I'm not binging, I'm not eating awful stuff, unhealthy processed stuff, but generally it has made a big difference. I was around, say, 1800 calories. Sometimes I go above 2300 calories, which is a huge difference. It's just increased my appetite, that's it. I've seen a lot of people comment and even say that they are stacking together Retatrutide and Cagrilintide together. Combining these two peptides, individual peptides, is supposed to be the next level or the next evolution of GLP-1 peptides. Why would someone even stack them together? In this video, I'm going to break it down why stacking them together makes a huge difference. Reta is different because it targets 3 pathways. GLP-1, GIP, which is basically Mounjaro. The difference maker is the glucagon. The glucagon action is what makes Reta feel different from Mounjaro for many people. More energy, which I can vouch for that. So more energy expenditure, stronger metabolic effects, and potentially more aggressive fat loss. I've yet to achieve that just yet, but it is only week 2 on 1 milligram. So Cagrilintide works totally different. It's an amylin analogue designed to slow gastric emptying, so slower digestion, increased fullness, as it's slowing the digestion in the first place, reduce hunger and cravings, which I guess that is the whole point of a GLP-1 in the first place, and finally help control food noise, which for someone like me who's been suffering for that their whole life, trust me, this is the difference maker. Many people describe Cagrilintide as an appetite crusher. While I've been on Reta, again, only my second week, I've noticed an increased appetite, like way more than I have had when I've been on Mounjaro for the last 10 months. So why stack them together? The idea is basically that Reta may help with metabolic output and fat burning, while Cagrilintide may help with intensify appetite suppression and satiety. The goal that I'm chasing is less hunger, better fat loss, reduce food obsession, potentially improve body composition, but more isn't always better. Combining compounds could also increase nausea, fatigue, GI side effects, and appetite suppression that becomes too strong. So be cautious when stacking these individual peptides together. Again, this is not medical advice, it's just my personal experience on my weight loss journey. It basically is just supposed to kill food noise, kill appetite suppression, and slow gastric food intake, so keeping you fuller for longer. So while Mounjaro, or well, specifically Reta in this case for me, and for anyone watching Reta 2.0 videos, it's basically Reta helps burn more calories, get better body composition, but as I've mentioned, it increases your appetite massively, as it has for me. And this is only week 2. I'm not complaining because, well, I guess I am, because I'm eating more than I'd like. At the same time, I'm still eating healthy. You know, I'm not eating processed stuff. I'm still hitting my protein intake, which I guess in a way, if you're struggling to hit your protein intake on a weight loss journey or trying to lose weight or whatever that may be, then this might be the video for you. But sometimes, I don't know, it does get a little bit too much. I mean, again, having a minimum 500 calorie difference is huge. And honestly, I've tried not to, but I'm hungry. I need to eat. Some days I'm hungrier than others, and obviously those days are training days, and you know, I'm training hard. I'm trying to get into better shape and get stronger, which I have, but I just am getting way hungrier. So possibly adding Cagrilintide to the mix I mean, I do have a weight loss target to reach anyway, so this might be the last peptide to my stack. So my current peptide stack is actually mots-c 4 times a week on training days, GHKCU daily for the collagen, tesamorelin pre-bed every night, mots-c, Reta, tesamorelin and GHKCU. So add in the 5th and last one to the mix. They're all individual peptides, they're all doing their own thing at their own time with their own pros and cons. Well, pros really, I can't think of many cons apart from a bunch of injections. Yeah, my body looking like a pincushion. But yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. Potentially stacking cagrilintide to the mix to see if it works. I mean, a lot of people that I've seen online or associate with in groups, like peptide groups, some people, I mean, they recommend starting low at 0.25 milligrams, which is just like, what is that? 250 micrograms. It's supposed to be quite strong, and I've spoken to people who are currently on 3 times that, so 750 micrograms, and yet to feel anything. Again, this is while stacking it mostly alongside retatrutide, which again for me, first 72 hours were unbelievable. After that, it really kicked in, as in like it's increased my appetite, but the energy's been unbelievable and way more just effective, you know. But with an increased heart rate as well, which I've noticed straight away. I mean, I'm like averaging like 93 beats per minute, which is a bit more than while doing nothing, to be honest. So yeah,